Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hooks, Lines, and Hip Hop. I'm Hakeem.
Playboy Cardi.
That boy, Young Cardi. It's Jalen.
Shit sound like party.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. What are we talking about today, guys? What are we talking about?
Ungrateful.
Oh.
And it begins. Listen. We've been waiting to talk about this one. I have not been a fan of Khaled's previous. I wasn't a fan of the.
Nobody's a fan of DJ Khaled. Can we please be honest? They booed the man off stage the other day.
No, but it was only because his time was like being taken up, and then he was taking over the time slot of a more popular EDM artist at an EDM festival. That's not Khaled's fault. It wasn't his crowd.
But I would not pay to go see DJ
Where's
Khaled.
Assad?
I don't give a shit about that kid.
That is the most adorable kid on the planet, though. I would say that.
You should be stoned to death.
I don't know if you remember Paul Stegall. We went to school with him. He tweeted, "Assad is the Antichrist," and I believe him. I'm sorry. I'm a produce a rap album, and Jesus Christ is going to be my executive producer.
Shout out to Paul Stegall. That was interesting. I don't think he's the Antichrist. I think, like Jalen said, he's an adorable child.
It's a gimmick.
Of course it's a gimmick. Everything DJ Khaled does is a gimmick. I got the keys. You guys love that shit.
Nobody loves it.
It's better. You're over here throwing up key emojis.
No, I have not listened to Major Key
since last year.
It's probably been at least 3 months.
Whatever.
I listened to Major Key like not even a week ago. So
I've listened to the Jermaine's interlude that Earth Gang released. It's like 7 minutes long that has J. Cole on it.
You like Earth Gang?
Earth Gang's fire.
I'll cheers to that.
I'm empty.
Don't have any boffy left.
It's empty. Okay, let's just get right in this because this one will be long.
Let's jump right in.
I honestly,
what did you guys? Hang on. Before we get into shitting on the album from you guys and me trying to fight both of you, what were you expecting based on the singles? What were you guys expecting from this album?
Well, I wanted some summer hits, like some real summer hits.
Some vibes.
When I heard "I'm the One," you knew I was disappointed with the Chance feature.
Mm-hmm.
But he is on a DJ Khaled album to make hits, so that's fine. They made a hit, whatever.
Yeah. It's a good prom song.
Right. That was a decent song as far as the charts go. "Shining" was really good. I was really high on that. DJ Khaled released that the night of the Grammys.
I think you should have held on to that.
I read something that it was actually Jay-Z and Beyonce who wanted to release that the night of the Grammys.
Of course they did.
They sent DJ Khaled a text that the night before and said, "Hey, song's been recorded. We're releasing it tomorrow night." And DJ Khaled was like, "You give me less than 24 hours to put my stuff into it."
What do you mean? Takes him a minute. DJ Khaled, J&B, we taking over summer 2017.
But apparently he needs more than a day to do that, so he was kind of in a rush. But I mean, how are you going to question Jay-Z and Beyonce if they don't want to do a track? They can just sit there and say no. They have no obligations.
It's not like they need the money.
Yeah, they don't need anything in their life.
I expected much more than what we got. To be honest.
Yes.
All right. So you were expecting summer vibes.
When you have all those features, I just expect you combine these artists. You know, the music on this is not bad. The actual music. You know, the producing, the instrumentals, all that stuff, that was fantastic. But when you have these features, I expect DJ Khaled to hold these people to a higher standard than what he got. And that's what disappointed me.
But in the past, have most DJ Khaled features, have they been stunning or have they just been who's popular at the time? And have you not ever felt like some of the features are kind of phoned in or lazy?
Oh, they definitely are.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was just hoping, based on what I'd already heard from the singles, that he was going to get a little more from people this time.
But they were lazy.
They are lazy.
Justin Bieber's lazy. Quavo's the only feature I liked on "I'm the One" is Quavo because it actually sounded dope and I liked what he was talking about. I swear to God, if Chance keeps doing this stupid flow, I'm never listening to him again.
The worst thing,
Gucci out.
That wasn't bad. That was his normal.
We just
routine,
Netflix.
Just a
she
different,
ain't got no cable.
Different substance.
Nobody has cable. It's 2017. Who the fuck has
What's
cable?
bad is it honestly pissed me off when he was talking in his little Caribbean accent.
Okay,
me and my brother taking over. Me and my sister taking over. It pissed me off.
And you're talking about
I'm talking about the song that he did.
I Love You So Much.
I love you so much.
Love you so
This
much.
is okay. Back to talking about how the features are always just kind of average in what you would expect from them. This is the exception. The best Travis Scott feature on this was the song for Calvin Harris, from Calvin Harris. Calvin Harris brings out the best in artists, I think, because listening to the singles he's put out.
Okay, the one with Pharrell and Katy Perry and Big Sean is...
But he's making these artists...
You just listed together. It doesn't even sound good together.
It doesn't, but he put them together.
The future Ariana Grande song you would not think would be good, and it's good.
I don't care to listen to Ariana Grande ever, let alone with Future.
You've been high on this Calvin Harris album. You're just trying to discredit my point.
I don't even listen.
Calvin Harris...
I never listened to Calvin Harris.
Is more creative than DJ Khaled.
Oh, no, he's not.
DJ Khaled is not creative.
DJ Khaled is not creative, but DJ Khaled at least has a funny persona I can attach to. Calvin Harris, I couldn't pick him out of a group of white dudes if he's looking at me.
All I'm telling you is when Calvin Harris album drops, it will be better than this one.
The only songs I've liked off of Calvin Harris's album was the one he did with Frank Ocean and Migos, Slide.
Yeah.
Is that what it was called? Sliding or something like that? I like that one. And that's it, because I like Frank Ocean and Migos, and that sounds like it should go together.
It actually doesn't. When I woke up and saw that, I was like, this is going to be either really good or really bad. And it was really
did you like it, though?
Yeah.
I like that song.
But look, okay, I'm just, before we, he's released the track list with features.
Right.
Who knows when it's coming out? It should have already been out, I believe. He has a song, Slide with Frank Ocean and Migos.
It's a good song.
Cash Out with Schoolboy Q, Party Next Door. And it looks like another feature, but I can't read that far.
But if it's going to be this freaking... these poppy summer beats with Party Next Door and Schoolboy Q, it better be grimy.
I don't think it will be poppy because every single one I've heard has kind of been like funk inspired, jazz inspired, which Calvin Harris usually is. He's got a song with Travis Scott
like
and A-Track.
What?
Calvin Harris looks a lot like Macklemore.
See, you probably couldn't even pick it up.
I couldn't.
He has a song, Holiday,
like.
Snoop Dogg.
That's a real thing. Everyone says black people look like white people look alike.
It's true.
It's so true.
John Legend and Snoop Dogg on a track together.
Oh, that sounds fucking awful.
Kalani and Lil Yachty.
What? Kalani and Lil Yachty?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for that earache. Keep going,
Lobo.
please.
All I'm saying is that the feature, that song with Jeremiah and Travis Scott came off of this album. It was a throwaway off of this album.
It could have been, but knowing DJ Khaled seems to have a certain respect amongst artists, or else I don't think people would give him as many features as they do. So I don't think he robbed.
I'd like to see the numbers on what these features are making, like what the actual art. Because honestly, if I was a famous rapper, regardless of how my outlook was, I would not do a feature on.
Have you heard Quavo's? There's a rumor that Quavo gets paid $250,000 for his feature. I'm just saying that's one number.
I mean,
$250,000 for a Quavo verse.
But all you gotta do is shit on some beat, and you just send it to DJ Khaled, and he just another one, and then you get a shitty ass album out of that.
That's my issue. It is his, but I don't want to call him a culture vulture.
Speaking of
DJ Khaled, I just feel like if he has all these connections and everything, why can't he just hold them more accountable?
Because DJ Khaled appeals to the middle of the road fan. Everybody who kind of listens to one Travis Scott song, everybody who's listened to a Nicki Minaj feature, the radio crowd likes DJ Khaled songs.
I don't know. I find him kind of disrespectful.
I think you guys are holding up Khaled to this weird standard. And I've always felt like DJ Khaled's albums, it's like you pick your 2 songs that you like or 3 songs that you like, you rock with them for a month and a half, and then you throw it away.
I was just disappointed.
When DJ Khaled peaked in popularity as a solo act, not with Terror Squad.
In 2007.
I'm going to look it up right now.
Yeah.
He was bringing artists up. Like, there's a song with Ace Hood and Vado.
No one's really heard Best Forever.
Yeah. No one's really heard of Vado anymore.
Because he's not good at building up artists. But Ace Hood and Movado were supposed to be big acts.
Right.
And they weren't because he doesn't. That was the rumor that he was gonna be. He wanted to be the CEO of was it Sony that guy just left? I forgot. But they were talking about him being a CEO of a record label. I don't think Khaled could be a CEO of a record label because Khaled does not build up artists. He picks artists who are already popular, brings them all together, and gives you the most the most popular appeal. DJ Khaled is pop. He's borderline pop. And Travis Scott, honestly,
Well, he's borderline obese.
he is obese. No body shaming on this this podcast.
I mean, I'm looking through his.
But were you guys not a little, me as a Travis Scott fan coming from Owl Pharaoh, loving him from that time, since Travis Scott has been getting more and more popular, I feel as if his sound is becoming more and more watered down. Birds in the Trap is very watered down compared to Rodeo.
Well, I can't
think
really
he's just-
speak on that.
You can't speak
because-
on that as much, but
He's just progressing. I mean, it's kind of hard because it's different from the times you get in. Like, I came into Lil Wayne around Carter 2, Carter 3.
Right.
And there's fans that live and die by I Am Not a Human Being and think that's his best work.
Yes,
There's
no,
people out there that love that.
Yeah,
Where are those people?
I've met one, and she's.
Does she
All I'm
listen to
saying
this
is-
podcast?
Lil Wayne is God to her.
Does she listen
All
to
I'm
this
saying,
podcast?
we're talking about Miranda? Yeah. All I'm saying is, when you
Miranda, I'm
come
sorry,
in-
sweetie, get your ears shut.
Yeah. Anyway, when you come in on an artist as they progress, you're either gonna like it or not like it, and you're like you said, it's kind of been not I want to say disappointing, but nothing I feel will be as good as Days Before Rodeo.
I agree on that, but that's incredible.
Have you seen these
Holy
photos?
crap.
No.
Sorry,
We're looking at DJ Khaled's.
that is
some of-
amazing.
It's a picture of DJ Khaled.
He
and
wins. He
Assad.
wins the photos off of his album though, for sure. The
DJ
cover-
Khaled and Assad are sitting in this beautiful blue suit with a what was that, like a little tiger? I've seen that one.
It's got
That's safe.
It's like a little baby cub in this
Yeah,
beautiful
that's
room.
safe.
It looks like green screen.
I gotta hope so. Like
Well,
you're
he wasn't
you're
sitting
wild
next to
animal.
that
That's
line.
Sit
dope.
next to my.
All I gotta
sit
say is
next to
shout
my
out to DJ
toddler.
Khaled for putting his kid on the cover.
Can we say that too? I think DJ Khaled. People want to say he's whoring out his son, but
No, he's
I don't
proud.
feel that at all.
I'll give him credit for that. He actually genuinely
He
seems
seems
proud
like a proud father.
to be this father of this
Yeah,
kid.
but
that-
think in the long run, this kid is gonna have so much media exposure.
He's gonna be fucking rich. He's gonna be fucking rich.
I mean, he's not gonna have any more media exposure than Blue Ivy.
Honestly, Blue kind of ghosted out.
Yeah.
Do you hear much
But
about Blue?
you see her at events. You don't see
Look
you
at
don't
think
see
about
Jay-Z.
Northwest.
Yeah,
Kim
And
Kardashian.
Saint West.
Yeah, those two are gonna be really like. But
Yeah,
man,
just-
Assad and North should get together.
Oh my god! I hope to God that doesn't happen.
2035 or however long it takes.
Let's just go track for track and talk about this.
Okay, so
You like the intro.
I don't mind it at all.
I hated
like
it.
the vibe.
I'm tired of the Caribbean sound. I'm tired of the Jamaican sound.
The sanitized Jamaican sound, like it's very.
Yeah, yeah,
clean
because I don't
and-
listen. I don't listen to like real Jamaican
Right.
and Caribbean music. I don't know. It's just it seems kind of.
It's played out because we've heard it so much, but I don't mind it. I like the intro. I don't think it's a great intro. I think I Got the Keys is a better intro song.
Thank
okay?
you.
I'll give you that one. But I Got the Keys, to be fair, I don't consider it really an intro song. It just felt like it was a big record.
Yeah.
This is
But-
more so like an intro.
And it brought I Got the Keys brought in the theme.
Right.
And the man was tweeting emojis of keys for like years.
a decade, and then he
finally dropped a
So-
fire album
Yeah.
about keys.
Shining into the Max. We really need to talk about those.
Love.
I think everybody
I
agrees.
love,
those
I
are good
love the
songs.
fact that he was able to really get Beyonce and Jay-Z on a feature
Yeah,
instead of them putting out their own track,
yeah.
because that's actually shows a lot of respect from them. They didn't have that much respect of him to do that, because it's got to be scary to ask them to do a track. I mean, think about how much power and money that they really do have.
He
And,
said his whole career has kind of built up to that feature.
yeah, I
Like,
mean, how
think
do you
of-
just sit there and go, "Hey guys, you guys want to take time to get on one of my tracks?" I mean, I don't see anyone else really asking them to do
Yeah.
that.
I don't think anybody could get that
I
same
mean,
result.
you see Kanye calling them up now.
Listen,
Nah,
let's
nah.
not bring that. I
Nah,
hope
no.
they get back together. I hope the two families get back together soon.
Well, I don't think there's like really bad blood there. I just think the views are different at the time.
Yeah.
To the Max was a good song. I hated the ending when DJ Khaled said "more tune for your head top." It honestly pissed me off.
That made me laugh really hard.
Yeah, Jake was at work. He slammed his hand down and said, "No, no."
I hated it. Anyway,
Did you guys
why-
like it better than For Free?
Yes, for free is I don't like. That.
I like For Free though.
See,
So
and most people agree with you, where it's more like For Free was the
I
more
thought
popular
that
song.
To the Max could have had another verse. It was a lot of instrumental.
I
Which, why pay Drake for a Drake feature when you...
Does he pay Drake at this point? I don't think he does. I think
makes
Drake
enough money.
They're both whores.
Drake gives him more life throwaways.
Yeah.
He says, here you go, Khaled.
He said, "Look, man, I can't make any money off this song because it's ass."
What did you think about Wild Thoughts?
Wild Thoughts is fire.
I wouldn't say it's fire.
It's
I like the Carlos Santana influence, and he even came out and said that he enjoyed the song.
Can we honestly say that guitar did not sound like a porn guitar? Like the beginning of a softcore porno? Like you guys didn't get that vibe? Like a Skinemax video? I got that vibe a little bit.
Actually, that's what I was actually tuned in for. I saw Bryson Tiller Rihanna Wild Thoughts, and I thought, shoot,
Like that's gonna get.
this is gonna be a good nice porn little 30 for 30. Shit.
I'm the one. You hated it.
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
it's garbage.
Can we all
I skip
agree
it
it's a
every
good?
time.
It's a good. I mean,
It is a summer hit.
I
I
can't
would
wait.
not listen to that song probably past August, but from now, if that song comes on, I'm like, you know what?
I
I'm
can
bumping
put it
my
on
summer
because I don't
jams.
listen to the radio. So I never listen to the radio. So
I
it
turn
doesn't
it
bother me.
off and
Well, it's like
go on with my
Like I
day.
said, getting back from vacation, riding down there when I'm the one came on, it was just like, okay,
It was
yeah,
nice.
it was nice just to relax, hang out. You know, it felt good just to jam out.
That's a big theme of this album, by the way.
No, it's any DJ Khaled album is.
But this one in particular, just like it's big instrumentals and it's kind of like chill by a pool, smoke a blunt if you're in a legal area.
Fuck it.
It's like a real just have fun kind of album.
on everything.
Love.
Travis Scott did well. I did not like Big Sean's verse because
my
he's stupid.
No, the verse is good. The
verse is great.
What
He ruined it.
This is what I thought of. You know the Tiananmen Square picture with the Chinese guy standing in front of the tank?
Yes.
That Chinese guy is Big Sean, and the tank is Kendrick Lamar.
But
Because
come on,
TDE
man.
is going to come through and,
But you
to
guys-
use his word, ether him.
I'm tired of Big Sean, and every song or every feature he does has to bring up his new girl.
I like that. The silencer, the gun that he's using, that's definitely from GoldenEye, James Bond. So I mean, thank you for that.
He has to bring up his new girl, and he had to say the line about, "I got the Rockefeller chain from Jay, but you can still get ethered."
I like that.
That pissed me off.
Here's the thing that if you take it out of context, say he's not responding to Kendrick, is it a good line though? It's a good
I mean,
line.
it's a good line, but it's just like, why?
It's not a good response to Kendrick because Kendrick called you little bitch for 4 minutes.
The best
And you said that
response he could have had was no response.
No.
Yes.
No. Big Sean needs
This
to
is
give him
Pusha
a
T.
no interview.
This is Pusha T and Kanye backing away from him.
Pusha T, first of all, nobody should take advice on beef from Pusha T because he talks shit about Drake and Lil Wayne for like 4 tracks, and then when Drake gives you the hit with 2 birds, 1 stone, he goes, "Oh, if he didn't say my name, I don't respect it." Fuck you, Pusha T, because you're a dope rapper. Give him the business. Can somebody please hit up the boy from Toronto, the Bougeron baby boy? Can somebody give him the lyrics? Can somebody give a freaking direct hit to K Dot? Because that's what I'll say. This is
There's
not
not
a
very
good
many
response.
people that could though.
Jermaine Cole, if he would just leave.
Okay, Jermaine Cole has no beef with anybody. Jermaine Cole is a god MC. He doesn't need this shit. All right, he don't give a fuck about no boy from Compton. He don't give a fuck about no boy from Detroit. He don't give shit. He's gonna sit there and fold his damn clothes.
Triggered.
And fuck Anthony Fantano, bitch ass motherfucker.
Well, hope we never get famous off
Are
this.
you alive?
Anyway,
I love you, Cole.
I'm just saying, I want direct hits. And if you guys go back, do you remember the song "No Interviews" that Big Sean dropped a while back? That's such a good track. That's when Big Sean was at his most lyrical to me. And if he would
Before
give
he started
Kendrick,
sounding like Soulja Boy.
no, this was like last year. It's not an old track.
Oh, really?
No, it's not an old track. But I think if Kendrick calls you a little bitch on "Be Humble"
Yeah,
for
see,
like 5 tracks,
Kendrick went into overkill on that one. So I'm just saying, it pissed me off to hear Big Sean try to come back.
but
his
it wasn't.
best line was-
No, but that's what I mean. Take it out of the context of a comeback. It's a great Big Sean verse, and the one he did on Major Keys is a good verse too. The one he
Yeah,
did
I like
with
that verse
Kendrick,
a lot
ironically enough.
more. Yeah.
The
Well, he
issue,
said "Holy Key" and the key to the city or whatever his other one was to make sure everyone knew. Hey, I'm talking about Kendrick.
the
remember?
issue that I have with, he shouldn't have done it on this album. He should have released a single,
But
he
it's
should
the
not
most promo.
have to. Right,
A DJ Khaled album gets the most attention.
right. But if I was DJ Khaled, I mean, if DJ Khaled would have the balls to stand up to any artist, which I don't think he would.
You guys need to put some respect on his name, please.
I would have felt disrespected if I'm hosting this album and he brings the little childish shit in on it just to bounce back. And you know that if Big Sean drops a single, it's gonna get 4 or 5 million streams in an hour.
Not as big as it will if he were making a statement on the Khaled album. I still don't think it would, because if
he's safer in making a statement on a Khaled album, because honestly, a lot of people may not even hear that.
Nobody
know what I mean?
really
Like,
thought it was a diss when
that's
they
what I'm
first
saying.
heard it. I can guarantee you that.
I was saying, but you put out a single,
Yeah.
people are going to listen to it and they're going to try to pick through it and go, where?
Everybody nowadays is sniping. Nobody's really just like, fuck you, K. Dot, like you little bitch.
Nobody would say that because they're scared.
I wish somebody would. Somebody
Dude,
would awaken the beast, because Absol.
The beast being TDE. TDE would come through in.
But Absol, when Jay Electronica tried to sun Kendrick, Absol went on his album, that War track, called Jay Electronica by name and gave him some business. Why is that so hard to do nowadays in fucking little sniper hip hop, little passive aggressive people?
Well, I just think that a lot of people feel like they're above that, so they're trying to just.
Y'all are not above shit. Y'all are just little bitches.
They're just. It's not that time in hip hop right now.
I want disses. I want some heads to roll. Not
You need to go back to
literally.
the early 2000s.
50 Cent was hitting everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Fat Joe,
That's
everybody.
because 50 Cent is mentally unstable. The game is mentally unstable.
Game was still hitting.
That's
people.
not today's hip hop culture.
But
Today's hip hop culture is
Game
respect.
came back with Meek Mill. Game came at Meek Mill last year. That was a great diss track.
I'll honestly say the best diss line has been Drake saying Twitter finger or trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers.
And that said that Drake had the best diss line, and you know.
Drake has one of the best
Drake
diss
would
tracks in the
would-
past 5 years.
I mean, Drake's one of those people that doesn't care. He would probably come and put a direct hit on somebody, but you
Yeah.
can't take him serious because it's
he
Drake.
did. He called Kid Cudi. He really came.
Whoa.
He came direct at Kid Cudi and Pusha T. That was the most direct you could get, honestly.
Well, I just feel like, Drake doesn't seem like the one that would really.
Man on the Moon. Now you're just going through your phases.
Yeah.
Angry. Oh man, that's a great track. What,
Okay, we need to move on. We need to wrap it up, as Joe Budden would say. We need to wrap this up.
It's secured with Nas and Travis Scott. I'll agree that was not the best Nas feature, but it wasn't that bad.
I was more disappointed with the hook, and I'll try to scrub and find it.
It sounded rushed.
Well,
like
this
way
is the issue.
Travis was
I'm trying to find it. I don't know when he just the response of it's
Was that
secured, it's
Secured?
secured.
No, that wasn't.
That was on
Secured.
everything.
That was on everything. Yeah, because I heard Rick Ross.
Yeah, it's just.
It's secured, it's secured. Travis Scott's vocals are good enough where he could have done a yeah, because he
Right.
did that, but he could have just continued that and made it so much better, or used an ad lib like the trademark Straight Up or It's Lit or La Flame.
I'm mad he doesn't say it's lit as much anymore. 'Cause think
I
everybody
thought
else
that
was saying it.
it's secure. It just sounded, I don't know, it didn't sound mixed well.
But to be fair, whenever you get a lyricist like Nas on there, I know you guys weren't impressed with it, but the whole idea is, I feel like the what's the word? The hook is not the main part of that, and DJ Khaled maybe was trying to bring more attention to Nas's verse on there.
The first verse was good. The second verse
The
was bad.
verses were okay. It's just it felt offbeat. It felt like it was sort of rushed in production. I mean, it felt like he just got the Nas verse right before he put out the album and said,
He could have.
"Hey, throw it on there. Let's go. We got to get this done." And it's just like I was excited for the Nas verse. Let's just say one for Nas album done. I was
Right.
just as excited. I was like, "This is gonna be awesome." And then whenever I listened to it, I was just very disappointed because I couldn't even really rock with it. Because I felt like I was like, okay, is he gonna ever get on beat? Because it just seems like he was.
was cheesy too. That was a little cheesy. But again, Nas used DJ Khaled, the ultimate media whore, and used him to promote his own shit.
Yeah.
So
Well-
he was kind of doing that again, if you really think about it.
I don't want to think this of Nas because he's the legend, but he has had a lot of sightings with Nicki Minaj and Drake.
Oh man.
And I don't know if that's really the best look for him.
Rumor is they're dating. Nicki
Right.
Minaj
I think we
Minaj.
spoke on that before.
That's
I
gonna
don't
be-
think that's the best look for
It's
him.
gonna be.
That's gonna be good.
That's gonna be good. good.
I can't wait for that sexy.
My boy Nas.
No, that's good look, dude. She's queen.
Okay.
No, don't say
Not
Queen and
of
not
music.
say Beyonce in the same sentence.
No,
Don't you dare.
no,
Don't.
You know,
Don't.
Hang on. You know, have you ever watched Game of Thrones? There's like a queen and a queen regent. Queen regent is like the one you don't touch. Like you don't really talk about her. That's Beyonce. You got like the local queen, like the
The hood queen.
the hood queen.
All I'm
That's
saying
Nicki. That's
is,
Nicki.
pussy may be good, but that is not going to help his creative process.
Y'all got my blood.
And if
pumping here
Nas
for real.
album, if Nas
Talking about
album
Nicki this
done,
much.
I hope it's done before he started fucking around with Nicki Minaj.
Is Nas' album ever really done?
I don't
Because
know.
How? And
Did you say something about letting Nas down?
Stop.
I don't-
All right, interlude. I'm tired of hearing Betty Wright.
the Hallelujah interlude's okay. It wasn't. I mean, it's what, a minute?
It kind of threw off the whole feel of it.
I mean,
for
it was
me,
cool on
because like Insecure is so it's supposed to be hard, more
Right,
upbeat,
right.
and then all of a sudden that I was just like,
I think it was like a little like maybe it was like a mini
I mean, it's
break.
supposed to be interlude, but it just
it didn't
felt
fit
like,
the album.
Yeah.
Betty Wright had the vocals on Sanctified were awesome on Rick Ross's album.
That's a great song.
But I just didn't see the need for her. Nobody, Alicia Keys and Nicki Minaj, good song. But I mentioned before we started this, Alicia Keys does not need validation from Nicki Minaj when Nicki Minaj goes, Nicki Minaj, Alicia Keys.
But would you prefer DJ Khaled had said both?
Yes.
This was my favorite Nicki Minaj verse since Monster. She made me eat my words on this one. I'll be honest. Her delivery wasn't annoying. She wasn't doing like the "you a stupid how," like she wasn't doing that crap.
That's actually the best Nicki Minaj.
No.
Yo, stupid.
I was shocked to see Alicia Keys.
Yeah,
Because she's more of a true artist. Like she was on the Hamilton mixtape.
but that just shows how much I think you guys are undermining the amount of respect DJ Khaled has amongst his peers, and how well liked he is.
All right,
I mean, he doesn't have any problems with anybody. I mean,
He doesn't, and I think people genuinely
Well,
like him.
Birdman's the only person, but that's
Supposedly,
here nor there.
Rick Ross said that.
Birdman died like 5 years ago. We're looking at holograms.
I love you so much.
My daughter taking over.
Go ahead.
It is
Chance
so
stands.
bad.
Go ahead, Chance
when
stand.
he tweeted, when Chance the Rapper tweeted, he said, "I'm so grateful," which I thought was corny. He said, "I'm so grateful to have had the opportunity to write this song for Khaled." So I was like, "Okay, cool." The production was good. The beat is very good.
I
It is
don't even
very.
remember it that
It is
well.
very. If you heard it, you'd be like, "This is something Chance the Rapper would get on." But it was so embarrassing. I was embarrassed to say I'm a Chance the Rapper fan when I heard that, and I was embarrassed for him having made that. It'd have been cool on Sesame Street, like how they have celebrities on Sesame Street. It'd have been cool if he'd have came and performed that with DJ Culture Vulture on Sesame Street. It'd have been cool. It's for the kids, but this is not an album for the kids. His kid, no 3-year-old should be listening to hip hop. Can we agree on that?
I agree on that, but
I was just as equally disappointed because I felt like like you said, why is this here?
at first I was upset with it, but
That's
the way
this is a good promo for this album. Don't put it on the album. Put this and talk about it, and be like, oh, we're in the studio, we're doing all this, blah blah blah.
I saw him doing the little ABC thing on Instagram, and everybody was like, "Oh, that's so cute! He made an ABC song for his daughter," and I thought it was cool.
that's what it is. That's
yeah,
what
but
it
it's
is.
not. His daughter's not buying the album.
But you got to think about it. This was people who are invested in Chance's persona. I think like you guys and listen, rap is predominantly male oriented. It's not really family based. So when you see somebody like DJ Khaled who loves his son so much, somebody like Chance who's always bigging up his daughter, who's really just a good dad. This is the kind of track that you might play for your kids one day. You don't know that.
Yeah, but I like when he's talking about his daughter, how she couldn't have a better mother.
Right.
That's real life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never gonna play this to a kid to teach him the ABCs.
No, but it's
cheesy.
But maybe I'll play this like if my daughter were to get married and maybe this song comes on, I won't be mad at it.
If I am not, the last person I want to be telling my family I love you so much is DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled can tell me that he loves me so much, and really he's the only.
His
person
wife
saying
hates
it
him.
right now. Yeah, of course she does. She's always waking up aside.
Honey, did the Drake vocals come in yet?
He's always waking up aside. I'd be mad too.
Hey, let's just move on before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't quit.
Don't quit.
Here we go. DJ
Travis Scott and
Khaled
Jeremiah.
stepping in, taking producer stuff now.
He
Lacey
shouts
credited
out Calvin Harris, and Calvin Harris is credited on it. I'm not following that he's stealing anything.
But the beat, the whole thing, the song was out of place. It was a good song. I'm not. It was out of place.
Yeah, I like Travis Scott on this song.
What about I Can't Even Lie? I Can't Even Lie. I'm so tired of hearing Future.
Yeah.
It's boring
Yeah,
to me.
I'm done. I'm done with Future.
Down for Life. Did you like that one?
Yeah, I like both of Kodak Black's features on this album. Actually,
What would have been?
I actually like them both, and he did.
They're not
I
bad.
feel like he really stepped up to the plate because when I saw his name on both this song and what's the other one?
You almost did a head.
I was just like when I saw this one, Future, Kodak Black, Party Next Door, Rick Ross, Travis Scott. I was like, this is gonna be a jumbled mess.
I was so pissed when I heard DJ Khaled cutting off Party Next Door to say for life.
Right.
That was annoying as hell.
Was that okay.
That was on there.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Party Next Door fan, but he's kind of like Ty Dolla $ign.
Did you
If
listen
you get
to
a feature from him, it's usually
Did you listen to the EP that he dropped, Colors 2?
No.
Really listen to that because it's only 4 songs. If you guys haven't listened to it, check it out too because it's 18 minutes and honestly it's better than most of P3, which came out before that, which is a very underwhelming Party Next Door album. I'm glad Drake let Party Next Door out of the sweatshop to really just let him make some songs. Can we agree on that? Because Party's always writing hits. Party wrote Wild Thoughts. Did you guys know that? Mm-hmm. Party Next Door is one of the most anthemic writers in hip hop right now. He's written a lot of hits, and people don't know that, but he's written a lot of. He wrote Work.
I didn't know that.
He wrote Work. Work is an amazing song.
Major Bag Alert.
Fire.
Wait.
Oh, you're not done?
We're not talking about Good Man? Pusha T and
Major
J.
Bag Alert
Cole?
is
Bag
first.
Alert is first, bro.
Oh, was it?
Major Bag Alert is
Why
fire.
am I not seeing that on
That
my-
was one of my favorites off of this.
I'm
one
just,
for sure.
it's the same thing with Future. The Migos flow is getting kind of boring.
Major Bag.
It's on everything. He's on Katy Perry's album. This is the thing.
Did you guys even listen to that song?
No. Yes, I listened to the
I
song.
didn't even.
I listened to the song.
I did
It's
not.
what you'd expect from a Migos feature. It's just the same.
It's Katy Perry. She's a culture vulture. So is Miley Cyrus.
I mean-
so is Taylor Swift.
I don't want to say Quavo's flow is old, but the Migos flow is old.
Because we're hearing it from a lot of other artists.
The thing
People
I've
can do
seen,
it better.
I've
So
seen
now
the
it's
Migos
like,
be creative with Calvin Harris. I saw the Migos. Well, it was it was Quavo, and which one was in prison?
Takeoff.
It was
Takeoff. No. Offset.
Okay, so it's Quavo and Takeoff
Offset.
on whatever. The
Quavo.
two of them on the Surf album, Chance the Rapper, Familiar,
Yes.
awesome song. I'd like to
Have
see
you
some more
listened
creativity.
have you guys listened to some of the solo tracks that have come out?
Yeah, we listened to an Offset one in the car the other day. It was
Monday?
good.
Yeah.
Monday is fire.
It's the one you sent us. You said
Yeah.
it, but it's good. I'm just together. It's kind of getting boring
and
played out.
I think you guys are going to see once that Travis Scott and Quavo album comes out. I think we're going to be hearing more
Solo.
solo stuff. Takeoff even released Intruder, which sounded unfinished, but it shows he can carry his own weight too.
I'd like to see more creativity
And
from people that have so many resources.
that's gonna come when people get tired of this sound. But the problem is this sound is really, really freaking popular right now. But it's gonna implode.
Right.
That's what happens with everything that gets really big.
Good Man, Push T, Jadakiss. Best song. That's my favorite song.
Actually, I will say that was my favorite song also.
Jadakiss's voice and delivery is one of the most
And
underrated.
He didn't have a long part in this song too, but it was effective.
But, oh yeah.
And it was definitely.
His delivery just makes me want to it
Shoot
gives
up
me
somebody.
that nasty face. Him and Pusha T just
Makes me want to go
have that
sell
delivery.
some cocaine.
Pusha T was a street nigga when Nas said it's written.
Mm-hmm.
When Reasonable Doubt dropped, How Was You Living? Like that's better than saying I got the Rockefeller chain,
True.
but you can still get ether. Do you know what I mean? It just pays
Yeah.
more respect.
But the
to
thing,
them.
the thing is,
Instead of trying to use it for your own personal vendetta,
But for,
that's more paying respect to your.
But Jadakiss and Jay-Z are
MCs
are
in their lyrics.
They're not they're peers. Big Sean is getting a nod from Jay-Z, who to him and to us is more so of a legend, somebody above us. So
just feel like,
so by him saying he gets that Rockefeller chain, it's like, hey, I got that Jay-Z cosign, you don't have it.
yeah.
And you can get Ether because Nas definitely still
Pusha
killed
T,
Jay-Z.
though, he killed this verse. He really did.
Yeah, that's a great
He
track.
killed both verses.
You guys didn't like Billy Ocean though.
Just, I don't know. The two of them, I like Raekwon a lot.
It was.
I mean,
it felt like a throwback track, and that was cool. But in terms of just like replay value, I'm not gonna go back and listen to it because him screaming Billy Ocean. Or saying Billy
All I'm
Ocean
saying is
way
the
too many
Fat
times.
Joe feature on Major Key was better than this.
I don't even remember.
That was the one that had Kent Jones.
Don't ever
Yeah,
play
don't
yourself.
ever play yourself. Have
You
Busta
guys,
Rhymes.
you guys both have listened to Major Key way more than I did. I know that because I only listened to Major Key 1.5 times.
All right, Pull a Caper. You liked it. Had
Yeah.
I mean, it's what you would expect out of Kodak Black. and
Kodak
Gucci.
Black and Gucci Mane together on a song, I like the ratchetness of it. They can really say anything, and I'm just excited because it's Kodak
He said,
Black.
but free Kodak Black, bring little Kodak back. They don't want to see you move in their cul-de-sac. That is fire from Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane, honestly, sober Gucci, his
Did you guys see the
lyricism is
picture
on
of
point.
them at the BET Awards playing, or
Yeah, shooting dice.
shooting die out back? That's fire, dude.
That's
You
so-
can't take the hood out of them.
Kodak Black really is like, I feel like if you had met Kodak Black, he would do that, you know what I mean? I don't really want to talk to you, man. Like, he's really just hood. He reminds me of Gucci Mane, like, in 2006 when you really couldn't talk to Gucci, you know what I mean? Like, now
Yeah, that was
Gucci's
like you lost in the sauce, Gucci.
right, Gucci was lost in some, but Gucci now is a lot more, I feel like, approachable and has learned a lot, and I think Kodak
And
is still
what's
young.
sad is back then people probably thought Gucci was unintelligent,
Right.
and it wasn't that he was unintelligent. It was
just on
the drugs
drugs.
that were masking that.
Yeah.
because he is an intelligent individual. That Range Rover came with steps. This song is title is too fucking long. Is what it should have been.
Could have just said Range
If
Rover.
I can't read it on my phone,
Yeah.
then the song track
Could have
is
just said Range Rover.
It's not really, well, hello.
that. It was.
Who was on it?
I think was that the Future and Yo Gotti.
Yeah.
It's
Your
coming
Gotti-
up.
Your
Yeah,
Gotti
it's way too
disappointed
long.
me.
Yo Gotti always is disappointing. Can we please be honest?
I
Is
like
Yo
the
Gotti?
Yo Gotti feature before.
Name
At
one.
least I don't.
I like the next one. Iced Out My Arms.
Boring.
I think that was okay. I was sort of excited to see Ti on something.
Yeah,
And then-
it was kind of his verse was kind of gritty.
Yeah,
It
I
wasn't
liked
what you
his.
would have expected
And
from
21
him.
Savage actually had a decent verse on this too.
21 Savage.
He's been
killed
coming.
it.
He's been coming with some good verses. He
Have you
had
heard Issa?
No.
Issa form. Is it Drake does 21 Savage's flow, and it's like.
Oh, you mean like he does everybody else's?
No. But this one,
Don't
it's
let the nigga steal your wave though.
it's really purposeful though. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's really trying to sound like 21 Savage, and it's a great song. It got leaked, but then it got taken off. It's Future or it's Drake, 21 Savage, and Young Thug.
I mean, he says 21 Savage says in the song Saint Lawrence sweater, little bitch, this ain't no Coogee, bitch. You shop at JCPenney, you not bad and bougie. Like, I mean, if you can just for 21 Savage, I was impressed for sure.
21 Savage is
He's had some good
underrated.
verses here lately.
21 Savage is underrated, and this next album I think is going to be even better than Savage Mode.
Oh, the next one, whatever.
I like Young Thug on that one.
It was all right. Honestly, the next one, Interlude with Belly, was my second favorite song.
I really don't remember that
It's
one. And
good.
I'm mad that I don't.
Movado,
Movado
we're just
killed-
dropping back to more.
See, but honestly, as we're going through this track by track, you guys liked a lot more than what you're telling me.
I just, as an overall, when I listened to it, honestly, from about track 13, Down for Life, to 20 with Whatever, it just, there's nothing that really stood out.
Well, I timed this the other day. I listened to the album and I finished it in like 40 minutes because there was so
Like
much stuff
the
that I
ones that
skipped.
you like.
Yeah, like I will not go back and listen to that Range Rover Came with Steps, Iced Out My Arms.
40
just
minutes out of an hour and a half, though. That's
Well, when I rate it, that'll be proportionate. It's gonna be about the same
okay.
as that.
Well, what would you rate it?
Can we talk about how stupid Assad talk was?
Don't talk about Assad. You're not allowed to talk about Assad.
What do you mean?
Yes,
what
boy,
did
yes, boy, yes, boy, yes, boy, yes, boy.
How did this? What
I love
kind
you,
of
yes, boy.
input did this kid bring to executive producing this?
He got the bitches,
Assad-
dude.
Assad
Assad
could-
gets more pussy than all of us do combined.
Assad
I hope-
also got the Candy Pen cosign and the Beats by Dre commercial. Like all those.
If
that's
Assad
Assad's
can get
big-
hell-
We're gonna. I will link the parody to "I'm the One" that we've all watched. It really sums up the DJ Khaled pariah.
Yeah.
But Assad,
Chance should be ashamed. I just want to say
Assad,
that.
just he's been held by Rihanna, and he's been held by a lot of people. And I would love to be where Assad is in his life already. So that's how I look up to him. He's already a prophet.
And
I don't know.
You said this. 1 second. Assad's relationship with DJ Khaled as a father, it's very endearing, and maybe that's what softened me up to like this album more than the last one. But I felt that it was a very anthemic album. There was a lot of good features. There's a lot more songs that I'm taking away on this one than Major Key.
I don't know.
I enjoyed it.
It's kind of pandering to me. I honestly care more about LeVar Ball and Lonzo Ball's relationship than DJ Khaled and
I
Assad.
might get a pair of those shoes.
That's a
bro.
good way to end this, talking about LeVar Ball.
That's all. I just think it's pandering. I'm going to rate the album a 3.5.
3.5. Okay.
I was going to say a 5, because it's about give or take. Whenever I listen to it, there's...
3.5.
It gives
That's
me
harsh.
it gives
It's
me
not harsh.
When I'm listening to it, it depends on my mood, depends on if I can deal with some of these songs. Like
Okay.
some songs I'm just like can't do it. And then
It's
other
not.
times I'm like, okay, I can do it. I can do it.
So you give it a 5.
I give it a 5. It's hit or miss with me.
And what was
for
your
sure.
favorite tracks?
The Belly interlude and what is it, Good Man?
Belly's gonna really blow up soon. By the way, I think that's gonna happen too.
This album is so middle of the road. I could have heard like the "Iced Out My Arm" song for the
It's
first time and
relative-
thought I had heard it before.
It's relative to Khaled's audience. Khaled's audience, he goes for radio. He goes for the middle of the road, the mainstream.
My two I would say is Good Man and Major Bag Alert. Those are probably my favorite tracks off of this.
Okay, I am gonna say my favorites are "Shining" to the max, "On Everything," and "Don't Quit," Billy Ocean, "Good Man," whatever, and that's it. Those are mine. I'd rate this album. It's tough. I think I'd give it 7.5.
All right.
I liked it. This is a good DJ Khaled album.
Picture this scenario. What if DJ Khaled they get on a boat. They take DJ Khaled, Future, Drake, Young Thug,
That's a good
Travis
music
Scott.
video.
No, I'm not talking about music video. Get on a boat or go on a tour bus, and for like a week, just spend time together and make music. Would it not be more creative than anything we've ever heard from them?
Do you think they have honest chemistry with each other, or are they just the most popular artists out right now?
We find out.
They don't. I'm telling you that right now. They don't. What is it? I'm gonna ask.
Is that Soha, Colin?
Soha's Colin. Shout out to Soha. Yeah, 7.5. This is my favorite DJ Khaled album since. Oh my gosh, We the Best Forever.
I like Major Key, but there's not a DJ Khaled album that I just keep going back to replay.
But can we say he did have a slump for a while? Kiss the Ring, Suffering from Success,
Hold on.
Victory. Do you remember?
Suffering from Success.
You did
had-
like that one a lot.
I didn't like.
Ring
I
was
had
awful.
Kiss the Ring was bad. I liked the Hell's Kitchen song with Boz and J. Cole on Suffering from Success.
Hell's Kitchen. That was a good song.
You got any sleepers?
No.
Got any
I
hidden
got
hits?
nothing. I've been listening to all this new music. I haven't really. I mean,
You guys
For Your
like-
Eyes Only is definitely a sleeper.
Yeah,
but,
what's your favorite song off that?
I
For Whom
actually
the Bell Tolls.
there's only For Whom the Bell Tolls is a great
good.
intro. That's one of the best intros because it really automatically puts the theme of that album right in your head. I mean, right in your face. But the only song off there I don't like is Folding Clothes, and it's just the corniest song I've ever heard in my life. So besides that, I mean, I really can rock with any of the songs on there.
He's never.
She's
sounded
Mine,
so-
Part
yeah.
1 and Part 2.
It's a good song.
Those are great. I mean, they're not something you're going to sit there and rock out to, of course, but when you sit there and you're thinking about life and stuff and you start playing that, you can be like, okay, what's really important?
Right.
So,
It's
I
a
mean,
good-
to me, when I'm just sitting there, usually when I drive home from work or something and I'm just not really in the mood, you're tired, you're just wanting to relax, I'll put that on and listen to it. I mean, I'd rather listen to that than More Life.
That's
I'll give you that.
I respect that. I really rated For Your Eyes Only very high when it came out. I give it a 9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
And Chance the Napper making a cameo. But it's a very interesting album, and I think that will be something that's more so appreciated with time.
Oh yeah.
And that's an album that maybe you can't
the
appreciate.
audience right now that listen to it young and they start growing up and getting a family and kids and respond, that kind of
well,
they'll go back and go, man.
I'm glad that we talk about this. That to me is more inspiring talking about his kid than I Love You So Much. I would much rather hear J. Cole talk about his family in real life than hearing him talk about his kid who all these celebrities are holding. I think
it's just like a little pop look. It's a little pop look. I think J. Cole really wants,
because J. Cole didn't do that to put his name out there.
No.
Because
he didn't.
haven't heard an interview about J. Cole. He put out his own documentary, but besides that, and even in the documentary, he didn't talk about his album.
He didn't
talked
talk
about
much. Period.
Yeah, it was all just
The process of the album and basically where
he
he's
wanted
from.
to just go to all these cities and really get to know more people and stuff. So, I mean, in terms of substance, but again, we're comparing J. Cole's
to DJ Khaled, which is not fair.
It's not at all. If DJ Khaled ever puts out a documentary about the production of his album, it's going to be fire because you actually get to see all these people work together and how they interact. But no one's going to be sitting there going, man, I really want to see how this guy.
DJ Khaled should do that for this one, because I think out of all the ones, this seems like he had a lot of fun making this. Even if you guys don't really care for this album, I think it sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean, I would be interested just to see how it all plays out. I mean, we know how the Jay-Z Shining Beyonce, he asked Jay-Z to get on the track first, and then he asked, he was like, can we get your wife on it? And Jay-Z was like, whoa, bro.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool to see those conversations play out. But overall, I mean, it's going to be kind of repetitive, I feel also. I mean, you got the same artist, it's the same conversation. Hey man, you want to jump on a track again?
It's fun though. It's fun. This album was fun. I think I had a lot lower expectations than you guys. I told Jake this album was gonna suck. I've been saying that, but again, I was pleasantly surprised.
Congratulations.
All right. Well, I think we should cut this one off. This is almost an hour, but it was good talking about it. I liked this album. I think it's a fun little summer track list. Summer playlist. Play it by the pool. Let us know what you guys thought about it. Tweet us at HLHPO. Subscribe and like our YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for listening. Have a great night.